This is quite beautiful to see. Of course, it's violence and no one condones this, but these are the citizens of Niger trying to infiltrate, trying to break in into the French embassy and drive them out of their country. Because French, for hundreds of years, have been plundering that region. They never actually left after their quote unquote colonization days were over. They never left. They only put their puppet government in there. And now the people are deciding to take their destiny into their own hands. And this is what you're seeing now. They're driving the French out. Why don't you leave? Well, if they leave, if French leaves Niger and forsake all that uranium and all the other resources they're getting from Niger, they're screwed. They're totally screwed. They have gold reserves in France and England and all these Western countries, but there are no gold mines there. If you watch the recent Prince Charles inauguration, he had like this carriage. It's like a horse and buggy thing. So he had this carriage, like a horse car, that they go on for like a little parade around Buckingham Palace, made of solid gold. I mean, this is not gold plated. Don't let nobody fool you. It's not gold plated. That car is real gold, right? His crown is enough to feed an entire nation. And where are those precious stones coming from? They're coming from Africa, coming from these particular areas filled with the poorest of people. In order to elevate yourself to the status of world governor, world ruler, you have to have subjects. And Africans have been subjects for hundreds and hundreds of years. I'm surprised it took us this long to start fighting back. And the main thing holding Africans back are the puppet governments that they put there to keep the boots on their necks. Right? So you see, majority of the people here, they're arming, Niger is arming their citizens to fight against the invaders, because the West, the French, France, the US, they're not going to sit back and just take this. They're going to come for Niger. Because you have what we want and we're going to get it by all means, any means necessary. So these are people that actually believe Africa belongs to them. It's their, they feel like, I'm telling you, they actually believe it's their birthright to own Africa. If we can't own the people directly, if we can't use them as beasts of burdens directly, we are going to own them indirectly. And they've owned Africa, proverbially speaking, for hundreds of years. So now the people are standing up to take back what's theirs. They're like, what? How dare you try to take back what's there? What's yours? It's not yours. It's ours. It belongs to Macron. It belongs to Biden. It belongs to Victoria Nuland and these unelected bureaucrats. It belongs to them. It doesn't belong to you, the citizens of Niger. How dare you try to take back what's ours? I'm being sarcastic, by the way. So that's what's going on right now. And they're trying to get their puppets, the ECOWAS country in Africa, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, and the rest. They're trying to get them to invade Niger. And if you didn't know this now. Russia is in Niger, training the Nigerian military. The Nigerians have armed their citizens. That's why in America, when they're trying to disarm the citizens, they're trying to rule over you. That's the first step of tyranny, when they take the guns away from you. Mao Zedong took the guns away from the citizens. Hitler took the guns away from the citizens. Because it's easier to conquer people when they're not armed. Because in America, the Second Amendment right or whatever is not there for you to hunt animals and all that stuff. It's there for you to overthrow a corrupt government. Gotta overthrow them. Also pacified now, eating cheeseburgers and getting fat. We've already been conquered mentally. So if this ECOWAS country think it's going to be a walk in the park, to just go into Niger and put back the puppet government and keep screwing the people over, they're going to have another thing come, because everyone is packing right now. Like solid weapons. Not talking about no 38. I'm talking about real weapons. Women walking around machine guns now. Go and try and invade their country. That's their home. They're going to fight to the death of it. If you're not willing to fight for freedom, you're not going to get it, like I keep saying. North Korea is joining now. North Korea is joining the game now. because lots of the amount of uranium they have over there in Niger is crazy. North Korea wants some of that uranium to power their nuclear reactors, to power, because they're trying to be a nuclear power. They're already a nuclear power. They're just trying to up their game some more. Why do you think America and all these other countries can't go and fuck with North Korea? Because they've got nuclear weapons. It's like the ultimate checkmate. Africa is the only part of the world where you have the most resources, but you haven't upped your military game enough to protect yourself. Of course, you're going to keep getting fucked. Pardon my French. So I saw this video that made me laugh the other days. It's sad, but it's true. It's very sad, but it's very true. This is how the quote-unquote colonial masters think. This is a peek into their mindset. Let's watch this together.
Welcome. So, you want to mine uranium in my country?
Oui, oui, Monsieur le Président.
So, before I award this contract, I have a few questions.
Oui, oui, Monsieur le Président.
So, 90% of my 25 million citizens are not connected to electricity.
95.
Very true and very sad, Monsieur le Président. I pray for them every day.
That was not the question. The question is, how many households are you going to connect to electricity?
0.
Okay. While you're mining, are you going to protect the environment?
No, polluting here is better than polluting in France.
Will you build schools, hospitals, roads for local communities?
No.
How many of my citizens will you employ?
1.
1% is quite okay.
No, no. 1 person, maybe.
You know you're not doing well. You are not doing well. Anyway, let's continue since you're here. And I don't know who brought you here, but... So, you said you're going to turn my country into a little Paris.
Yes, I did, but I didn't. Well, we won't. There is only one Paris.
Let's talk about taxes. You said you wanted tax breaks?
Oui, oui.
For how long?
Forever.
For Jesus Christ. Okay. Last question. What percentage of the uranium profits are going to come back to my country?
4%.
What?
I'm joking. 5%.
Why are you wasting my time? Do you think I'm a fool?
No, 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 no.
No. You think like I'm a fool or something, isn't it? Yeah? You think my country is a croissant you're going to devour?
No, it's croissant. Your country is a croissant.
It is to them.
How dare you, man? You know I can kick you out of this country right now.
No, 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 no. How about I kick back 5% in your personal account?
5%. How much is 5% in CFA? Now, why didn't you start with this now? You know what? Let's kick this off, man.
Oui, oui, Monsieur le Président.
Looking forward to doing business with you, man. Welcome to my country. Welcome. Welcome.
You see, this is how it goes down. This is politics right there. Money exchanging hands between two people. This is it. They go in a dark room and then they sell the destinies of their country. It's sad, but it's the truth. They wouldn't be able to. The foreign invaders wouldn't be able to steal the country's resources if they didn't have help. They always have help. So now this is the ECOWAS now. The chairman of the ECOWAS commissioner, addressing the public on the Niger invasion. I don't know what makes people feel like they have the right to invade a sovereign country when people have decided to do their own thing, to lead their country in the direction they see fit. What gives you the right to want to invade a sovereign country, or a country trying to get its sovereignty back from colonizers? This is how the colonizers conquered. They have people like this that work for them because they pump their account full of money. Let's hear.
All member states of ECOWAS present here today have all committed elements. They have committed their own equipment. They have committed their own resources to undertake this mission. So I tell you, we are ready to go anytime the order is given. The D-Day is also decided, which we are not going to disclose. There will be no more meetings of the chiefs of defense staff. If there will be, it will be probably in the course of the operation if there is a need to adjust the operation. This is the second extraordinary meeting and the final meeting before deployment. All member states of ECOWAS.
These people don't know what's coming to them. You don't know what's coming to you, man. Go look at Ukraine right now. Ukraine is done. Ukraine is done. It's not. It doesn't exist as a sovereign state, as a country anymore. It's finished. Russia's demolished the entire country because America decided to use Ukraine as a proxy to fight Russia. It's like ants picking a fight against the boots. They're gonna get crushed, man. Africa hasn't seen war, as in real war. I'm not talking about like regional conflict. I'm talking about real war. Africa hasn't seen real war. I don't think ever. Not like the Second World War in Europe. You haven't really seen war, like modern warfare. Macron is getting his stooge in Africa, in this ECOWAS, to go to war against Niger. You're going to meet Russia there. You're going to meet North Korea there. Mali's there, Burkina Faso is there, and Algeria is there. They're moving. The army is going over now to Niger to help them fight. While Nigeria is cutting electricity supply to Niger, trying to starve them out, closing its borders, not doing business with none of them, because the president Tinubu, the drug dealer or former drug dealer that was pushing drugs in Chicago, they've put now the West put him as president of Nigeria now. He's taking his orders from the West. Whatever they tell him is goes, yes sir, I do, sir, yes sir. How jump? Oh, I will jump. How high do you want me to jump, sir? Now he wants to force Nigerian army into war. Nigerian army don't want to go to war. The Senate have declined its orders to its request to take the country into war. But of course, the West wants it, so he has to find a way. You're going to have people dying for no reasons. You're going to have poor Africans dying for no reason at all. Whatever is going on in Niger is not Nigeria's business. Don't drag your citizens, your innocent soldiers, to go and die in a foreign land. It's stupid. It's very, very pointless. Of course, they're going to do it, and they will learn. They will learn. I say it before and I'm going to say it again. What's going to make black people around the world wake up? It's a traumatic event. We need to have our own Hitler moment, our own Second World War moment, as a collective. Something something traumatic has to happen to black people as a collective. Something very severely traumatic for us to wake up and realize we're all we've got, and we have to take our destiny into our own hands and stand with each other to make our own place a better place, instead of dying in the Mediterranean Sea trying to seek a better life in Europe or whichever neighboring country there is. Something traumatic has to happen, or we're not going to wake up. It's a fact. I have to say it. I can't lie over here. I can't come here and sugarcoat shit. This is like my therapy session. I just talk to the screen. I can't lie. I can lie to anybody. I'm going to lie to myself. It's my perspective. It's what I think. It's a conviction I kind of know deep down in myself. We need to have a traumatic event to happen to us, to wake us up as a people. Or we're just like a loose leaf, just blowing in the wind. Wherever direction the wind takes us, that's where we go. It's not how to live life.